Oh my god, the darkness. I look like I'm channeling Mordor over here. Has anyone seen Middle Earth? Because I just clearly came out of it. I also look like I'm 12 years old. I guess that's okay, because 12-year-olds give great beauty advice nowadays. So we're gonna go with it. All right, follow me. So today's video, you guys, I got a little bit of dark circles going on, but we're gonna take care of that today. Yes, we've got some products to review. Everything today is because subscribers requested them. So we have a pretty good video for you guys today. We've got the brand new foundation from Colourpop, Pretty Fresh. That was requested by Priscilla Campos. And then we also had the primer, the Colourpop Pretty Fresh primer, that was requested by Ori R. Then we had a Juvia's Place request, and she wanted to have the foundation and concealer, but girl, I'm sorry, I just got the concealer, and that was for Miss Angie Anti-Love. The Everyday Life, she wanted to see the new Maybelline Lash Lift mascara. And then last but not least, Madison Langley wanted to see Alter Ego. So we have a little Alter Ego.
I know I do personally, so in case you guys are on board with me, you know how it goes.
Just to stick in an extra Colourpop review. So yeah, I've got these in a couple weeks ago. And man, if I tell you, it is hard to not stick your hands in the stuff because I'm holding off for you guys. I mean, you know, pat me on the back. I mean, I try, man. I really try. It's hard. It's like staring at Santa Claus and you can't take a picture with him.
No one's gonna believe you because he came and he left and only you saw him.
That analogy doesn't really work with what I was trying to say. Here we go, you guys. I have both Colourpop Hydrating Primer and the Hydrating Foundation. This is new. It's for the Pretty Fresh collection. Colourpop Pretty Fresh, whatever you want to call it. Let's just get on board with one name, okay? I don't know. So first off, we have this Pretty Fresh by Colourpop, and this is the Hydrating Hyaluronic Primer. It's lightweight hydrating primer that refreshes and preps skin for makeup application. Directions are apply evenly over clean or moisturized skin, follow with Pretty Fresh HA Tinted Moisturizer for the freshest look. But we don't have tinted moisturizer. We have the foundation. That's what we're doing. Don't tell me what to do. Okay. And it looks pretty neat. It looks like sherbet. So why do I want to always eat my makeup? I don't know. So don't ask me, okay? It's like sherbet. It's pretty orange. Pretty Fresh is pretty orange. It seems liquidy. Well, it's not a solid. It is a liquid. I do know that. Okay, I remember that from science. So it does seem a little bit thick, a little goopy, gloppy. You like my words? I hope so, because that's what I chose to say. It is a lot smaller than I thought it would be. And this is $16 at Ulta, and so is the foundation, $16. I don't think that's too bad, but I don't know why I thought it'd be a little bit bigger. It's only 1 fluid ounce, so that's kind of small, you know. I mean, 16 bucks, like, weigh your pros and cons. I don't know. So here's the consistency of it. Like I said, it's kind of like a sherbet, like a melted down sherbet. Do you guys know what sherbet is? It's like an ice cream, but not. Okay, all right. I do like to apply my primers with my fingers because I feel like it really can get in the pores. And especially me, I like to try to blur my pores as much as possible. If your skin is oily, it does not mean you don't need hydration. You still do need hydration, just the right type of hydration, you know, not oily hydration, okay? It smells delicious. It smells like coconuts. It really smells good. But on the face, it feels a little bit kind of like it could go on the greasy side. That could be because I'm more of a oily combo. Maybe not apply so much right there. And I believe that's the first place I did apply it, like a stupid. You know, it's like do as I say, not as I do type of video, okay? Because I know what I'm telling you. I just don't do it right on myself. Okay? All right, moving past that. It doesn't have any type of color to it. It just goes on clear. I don't know why the hell it looks orange in the bottle. So here's a Juvia's Place right here, and this is the concealer. I do know she wanted to see the foundation. I just have so many foundations that I had already, you know, ordered and I'm trying out. This is the Magic Concealer in number 19. That is the color that I chose. It is packaged really nice. It's actually a lot whiter and thicker than I thought it would be for concealer. So I'm not mad at that. So we're gonna try it out. This is a really, really big doe foot. So this is already applying way more than what I would typically use. So these guys right here do have different ones that are named differently. You have a velvet one, you have a detailed one, hourglass one. I don't know what that says because I can't tell with the glare in the camera. And I believe this one says silicone. What the heck does this say? Complexion. This is a complexion one. I think I'm gonna go in with the detail one for the concealer. Boy, I look a little crazy right now. I do. Don't judge me, okay? Just don't. Give me some time to fix it, all right? Now, I do know one thing about these sponges. I did review it before I started filming, which is good. A+ for me. You do not put the product directly on the sponge, okay? This is, wow, this is like really soft, like a little baby marshmallow. It's like, again, with the food. I almost put my mouth on it. What the hell is wrong with me? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. It does say to not apply the product on these sponges themselves. So don't go squirt on there, okay? What they want you to do is apply it to your face, look like a psycho like I do right now, and then you go and you dab it out. You do wet these. Don't use these dry. You can if you want. Don't come at me, okay? You can if you want. Do whatever you want to do, boo. And it actually tells you that on the site to wet it and use it damp. Let me find some setting spray because I don't have any. Why would I not have setting spray on my desk? I don't understand why I would do this to myself. At Juvia's place, I'm telling you, just those couple little marks there nearly got my entire face done. This little point right here is doing a really great job getting in these little areas, and it doesn't hurt. It's not tough. It's very super soft. This magic concealer seems to be going on really nicely. It looks a little hydrating. That could also be the hydrating primer that I have on. I'm not into a really super matte under eye because I don't want to look cracked and cakey and old. I don't want to look old. Okay, thank you. Next, we're going to go in with our foundation, and this is the pièce de résistance right here, you know, because everybody's doing this right now. And the foundation does claim to be a hydrating foundation with skin perfecting medium buildable coverage for natural healthy looking skin. Okay, directions are: prep your skin with a Pretty Fresh primer. Ding, already did that. Use Pretty Fresh blending sponge or brush to apply and blend into skin. Ding, already did that too because I use a Colourpop sponge. They're the same company.
So yeah, I got you on both. What now?
So we're gonna go ahead and get this bad boy on the face. I did get this in color 70W, but it is dermatologist tested, oil free, and vegan. Okay, got the hyaluronic acid, which is known to hydrate and support healthy looking skin, and coconut water. Coconut water is great for people with oily skin, okay? Not coconut oil, that is for people with dry skin. So anything that's water based is best for you when you have oily skin. Okay, I hope you understood that. It doesn't say shake it, but I'm gonna shake it anyway because I want to. Okay? All right. Well, it looks a little bit yellowy, but we're gonna work with it. I'm gonna try the complexion one right here. Well, the shade match is just not the best. Got that little bit of yellowy going on in there. I'm not far from it, so I should have got the, I think it was 65 neutral. I am a neutral undertone. I probably should have known better than to get the warm instead of the neutral, but the picture was deceiving people. It was deceiving. That's all I'm gonna say. Get the damn foundation out of your hair, girl. Jeez. It does look like that it's accentuating my pores, and I don't know why. I've seen tons of reviews already, but I can only come in so close, you know, you guys, before I start to freak you out. But all in this area right here, I feel like my pores are just kind of sort of screaming out like, hey, look at me, shine a spotlight on me because I'm here and I'm not going nowhere. That's kind of what they're saying.
Do you guys hear that? I hear that.
It's kind of like a little tacky. It's not completely like dried down completely to where it's like gone, but it's not bad. But I don't want to set it really because I want you guys to see what the foundation does. So maybe what I'll do is only one side put powder, on the other side leave it a nice dewy glow so you can see the fried egg that I can do later. Okay, all right. I think that Juvia's Place concealer was really nice. I don't like to go on top with more concealer. I don't like to load up so much product on my face because it's not healthy for my skin. Really, it's not healthy for anyone's skin, just in case you're listening, okay? Okay, I'm just telling you. Also, I didn't even use all of the 2 pumps of the product, so this is a lot of the product still left. Look at all that. I could like cover another half of a face with all that. Let's go ahead and finish up the face and see how we feel then. Okay, we're back, you guys. I used my Nakia Joy, this one right here, the Velvet Finish Powder, and I set this side down. This side I did not set down. The Juvia's Place concealer, I'm not sure if it's that or if it's the foundation, but it kind of is wearing out where I put it. So right here under the eye, it's almost like if it's transparent there, like it kind of faded out and it kind of lifted up. Sometimes concealers do that on my skin, especially in this area, because your eye area is much different than the rest of your skin. It did feel comfortable on the skin. I did feel nice and like creamy, but not too heavy. I don't know about anywhere else, because I did apply it here. It seems fine here. It seems fine in the nose area. I will tell you already, I see separation right there already, and I've only had this on for like an hour and a half. It's taking me an hour and a half to do everything since the start of the video. It takes a long time, guys, to get the damn eyes done and everything else. It's a work in progress, okay? Kind of, sort of, all foundations seem to separate in that area. So that's not like a bad, you know, like I'm not going, oh my God, throw it out the window. I'm not doing that yet, okay? Not yet. We'll see what happens. The colors seem to tone down. It seemed to oxidize a little bit. Not bad. It seems to match me a little bit more better. Also, because I did bronze the face. There's a little tip for you guys. Are you ready? You ready for a tip? I got one for you. If you ever get a color that's just too light for you, okay, you're going to want this part lighter anyway. You know, you want to kind of bring out the eye area. Not crazy. Not like, oh my God, I'm gonna stick pyramids under my eyes with concealer. That's not what I'm talking about. What I mean is, if your foundation is lighter, it's not technically a bad thing, because all you have to do is bronze up the outer perimeter of your face. Then it kind of just all goes together all over again. Because since you already want this part brighter, your foundation is okay that it's lighter, because you already have like a built-in brightness all in this area. That's a good tip for you guys. Don't feel like, oh, you messed up if you got a shade that's too light for you. You can always make that work. Now, when it's too dark for you, here's another tip. Don't put the foundation in this area. Use your concealer lightly, okay? Lightly. Don't throw it on there and drench yourself. Apply foundation in the outer perimeters, you know, all right here. Almost like if you were using your foundation as a bronzing technique, okay? Lighten up the other areas with your concealer. Use that as your coverage, because that way it's almost like you have a built-in bronzing technique. These are just tips for you to not waste your product, because a lot of us can't get the right product the first time around, and we don't always go back to the store, like myself, to go return it, you know? I mean, I'm guilty of that, wasting $50 on a stinking foundation like Shiseido and not returning it. So yeah, you live and you learn. Now, just to top off the lips, we got in that Alter Ego right here that the one subscriber wanted to see. I have never heard of this brand. They don't have too many to pick on this site. I think it's like maybe 7 or 8 of these colors, but this is really lovely packaging. I'm sure many of you out there probably already heard of this brand, but I'm always not in the know, okay? I'm never in the know. On the site, it said like a pinkish nude, but it's not really looking like a nude to me. It's just looking pinkish mauve. So we're gonna go ahead and put this bad boy on and see what it looks like. I will say this doe foot is pretty comfortable. It's not too sharp. It's not too, you know, it's not bendable at all. It's not flexible in any way, but it does help draw a nice crisp line on your lips. The color is actually a pretty color. It does feel light. It doesn't feel sticky. It went on kind of creamy. It kind of like, you know, was just nice and smooth as I applied it. It doesn't have like a bad scent, but it doesn't smell sweet either. It just smells like, you know, a lip product. If that cleared up for you. Just try to clear it up for you guys, because you know how I do. Here. There we go, right there. So yeah, it's a nice color, you guys. It reminds me a lot of the NARS. So that NARS Power Lip, it really has a similarity to that kind of feeling. The next product I have, which is the last product for today, is this Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift right here. I didn't even know that they had this. I wasn't really looking for any kind of mascaras right now, since I kind of like, I'm set on my mascara, but I did have a request for this, so I decided to pick it up. This does say that it is dramatic length, volume, and lift. And it kind of shows you right here. They always show you the pictures, and it shows you no lashes. And oh my God, we've got long, lovely, feathery lashes. So we'll see how this goes. It is washable. I always get washable. I don't do waterproof. You guys know this. If you don't know, now you know. I don't like waterproof. It gets stuck to my lashes and it pulls them out. Fiber infused formula thickens and extends lashes and wear that lasts all day long. Resists clumps, smears, and flakes. Hey, it's talking a lot, okay? We've got a lot of promises. You know how I feel about promises. You better keep them. Do not let dry between coats. So don't let it dry down before you get it all on there, okay? So don't dilly-dally. Get it on there and then move on with life. Here's the packaging. It actually feels pretty light, really. I guess I'm used to the heavier mascaras I've been receiving, but yeah, this one's pretty light. And this is the Maybelline New York, and I've already got my fingerprints all over it. So that's lovely. 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 I wasn't expecting it to be such a thick handle. Lately, the mascaras I've been receiving are thinner. The handle part right here, it's a little bit thicker. But we're going to go ahead and pop this baby on, see how it wears. Let's just get this guy on. A little wiggle and a little turn. A little wiggle and a little turn.
A little wiggle and a little turn.
Yeah, we'll make it a song. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. It is taking quite a bit longer to build up than I thought. We're not friends. Okay, you guys, upon first impression with this mascara, it's not a bad mascara. You can see it did do some, some lifting. It did do some coating. I'm gonna tell you, the formula feels very dry. I'm not sure if it's what I got in, if it's this one particular one. Maybe it's a little bit older, been on the shelf a little longer. I don't know, because I don't work at the store. What I'm used to is like the Huda Beauty and the Thrive Cosmetics and even the It Cosmetics. Those all feel a little more wet when they're applying, and it feels like you can kind of get in those lashes. With these, for some reason, this and that Better Than Sex mascara, this type of brush just does not agree with my lashes. For one, it's so bulky. It's a very big and bulky brush. I mean, look at it. They're almost the size of my eyeball. So it's uncomfortable when I'm trying to brush up. These brushes just are not my latte. Okay, maybe they're for you. They're your cup of tea. No son para mí. Nomás estoy diciendo, es todo, pero no son para mí. That's just my opinion, you guys, my review. You wanted to know, so I'm telling you. But at least you can see for yourself if you like it. That's the point. So however my lashes look, if you think it's something you're interested in, you can definitely try it out. There was only $6 or $6.99. A little wear test, and let's see how it goes. And I'll come back and check in with you guys, and we will call it a day, because this video has gone like 3 hours long already. It has. I'll edit it for you. Okay, you guys, here is the wear test at 3 hours in. We have the lipstick still on. I haven't really eaten anything, but I've been drinking out of a straw and stuff like that. You know how that goes. The face looks okay so far. Doesn't look bad. The only thing is I do have a little bit bunched up in here, but you guys did see that right away. This side isn't as bad as this side. This one's the one that I powdered, and this is the one that I didn't. Also, this side right here that I did set down, it also looks okay. Looks like it's holding up fine. I don't see anything breaking down yet. Still looks, a little dewy. I didn't put like a ton of powder, but I did powder it. So I do see a little bit of my oils kind of trying to peek through a little bit, but you definitely do see a difference. This side is a little more glowy than this side over here. So that's my opinion. But again, I do stick to what I said earlier, that this area and this area just seems to accentuate my pores a little bit more than I'd like it to. So I don't know if you can see that right there, but like right here, it kind of just looks, a little more textured. Forehead area looks okay. It kind of settled a little bit into this one line right here. I haven't really seen this line in a while, so I'm not happy to be reminded of it. This line right here that I have, I mean, when I rest my face down, I look a little angry, but you can see that it did kind of crease it slightly. But it's wrinkles, so what can you do? They're there, oh well. Again, with the concealer, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's just kind of, see how I look a little bluish in here? It's just kind of like the concealer just wore away. It's just a very thin skin there, so it does take a certain type of concealer to really cover that area properly. Also, the mascara hasn't smeared yet. I'm liking the color of the lipstick quite a bit. Yeah, for $6.99, you can't go wrong. You just can't. And it's not like awful coming off. It's there and it wipes off a little bit, but nothing that's smearing all over my lips or anything. So I'm great. I'm good. We're having a good time. See you in a few. So this is the final result. It's about 3 in the morning. Your girl's a little tired, okay? A little tired. Didn't do much, and I'm still tired, okay? It's a day in the life. Anyway, I am pretty dewy. It's not dewy to the point where, I can crack 3 eggs and cook all 3, but I could probably do 1, okay? I could probably do 1. For me, this is a little too much dew for me. I like to do the Mountain Dew, but no, that's a lie. I don't even like Mountain Dew anymore. But I do like look a little healthy, but to me this is like as healthy as I want to get. Okay, I don't want to get, you know, overly stop signish. Okay, up in here it really did find its way in this one little line. And you know, you guys, what really bums me out is I love Colourpop. I mean, I love everything from them. I haven't really had a complaint with anything from Colourpop. Everything I get from them is great, and I've been with them since like they launched, you know. So not with them, they don't know me, but I've enjoyed their products since like they launched. But I wanted to just come out here and say all the best of things about the foundation, but I have to be honest, and I don't like how this area looks. I just don't. I didn't like it from the get-go, and I still don't like it. The rest of it's okay, but like I said, it is pretty dewy, but I do have oily combo skin. So I think this foundation would be great for people with dry skin, people with like dry combo skin, people with normal skin. But anyone that's leaning more towards the oilier side, I do think that you would probably need more mattifying primer to put down to make this product work a slightly bit better for you. Now the rest of my makeup lasted pretty darn good. I mean, it really did. But again, I wasn't sweating and running and acting a fool. So we got to get foolish in order to get a really good wear test. You know, 6 hours of wear. This is what we got going on. We're pretty glistening on both sides. So I do touch my face quite a bit, you know, quite a bit. Your girl has hand problems. It's a problem. I'm trying to work on it, okay? But I do this quite often, and it has lasted through that. So that's a plus. I didn't put a setting spray either. So maybe a setting spray would do some good. Maybe like a mattifying setting spray. You don't want to get too matte, you know, because you don't want to be too like, you know what I mean? But sometimes you need it to kind of balance out this much dew. But everyone had such great reviews, you guys, and you know, I'm not giving a bad review, but I just kind of like expected like a flawless kind of look. You know, everyone that I've been watching, their skin looks gorgeous, and I don't think my skin looks bad. I know this area right here looks a little textured. It is what it is. That's all I can say. You know, we're still okay. We're still trucking. We're going forward. This Alter Ego lipstick, it lasted pretty good. It's actually a really nice color. Did I tell you guys the color? I probably didn't. Crush. It's called Crush. And it is a nice little packaging. You know, it's a pretty good little product. I'm glad I tried it. I'm glad that she recommended me try it out. It does feel okay. It feels pretty smooth, and it does transfer, but not in a bad way. As you can see, I've eaten with it, I've drank with it, I talk a lot with it, so that's another thing. Okay, I didn't reapply anything on my face. I didn't blot anything. I didn't sponge anything. I didn't do anything to anything. Okay, so this is the way I put it on. The eye mascara, it hasn't smudged. It hasn't, like, you know, dropped flakes anywhere or anything, so it did hold up that end of the bargain. Is it my favorite mascara? No, because I don't like that brush. I don't like the brush. I don't like how thick it is, and I don't like how dry it is. But it did, you know, get the job done. So if you take a good look at my lashes, they do look pretty good. So I hope that review works out for you. I did enjoy the Colourpop sponges. I didn't use all 5 of them. Just remember, don't put the product on the sponge, okay? Put it on your hand or put it on your face directly, however you want to do. I will throw you guys another little tip before I sign off. Don't get your products and like pour them on your face like this, because the more you're touching your face with these products, the more bacteria you're getting back and forth from your face to the bottle and all that nonsense. Okay, it's just better for you to just pump it on the back of your hand or get you a little palette. I have one because I have a makeup kit. You know, makeup academies give you kits and all that stuff, so that's why I have one. But I feel like if I'm using that on screen, it's not fair to some of you guys because you may not have one. So that's why I use the back of my hand, and the back of your hand is good for everybody across the board. Okay, for the second thing is you're putting too much product on your face. It's like way too much. You don't need all that product. You just need a little bit. So when you do this and squirt, not only are you touching your skin with the product, but you're also putting too much on, and you don't need all that. So little rant for you, a little rant to get you ready for the next one. Okay, hope I got most of you, you know, the reviews that you wanted. Sorry if I'm not like raving about everything, but I gotta be honest, that's how this channel is. Your girl ain't gonna lie to you. Okay, it is what it is. And Colourpop, I do enjoy them. I just wish I had a little bit better of a wear on my skin, but it could be because I'm a little bit oily. I'm like a little oily girl. Okay, I slip and slide. Sorry. Please like and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, just subscribe. Don't think about it. Just hit the button. Use your knuckles, use your elbows, use your knees. I don't care what you use to subscribe. Just do it. All right, because I said so, and because I'm so sweet. You can tell I'm sweet by telling you what to do. All right. I love each and every one of you, and remember to do something great for somebody. You know, be nice to your neighbor. Don't kick the dog down the street. Just try to be the best person you can be, and this way everybody will be a little bit more happier. All right. Love all of y'all. See you next time. Hope you enjoyed. Bye. I want to try some of these products myself anyway, especially the Colourpop, and just to stick in an extra little Colourpop review, I reach over and it's not there. Lovely. Where is it? That's what it's about. Togetherness, one-on-one, but not in a creepy way. All right, you get to stay home and I get to stay here. Okay, just saying. So it was very hard not to stick my hands in this, especially when they're sitting right here on my desk every day. And when I'm filming, they're just looking at me like a bunch of little bitches, just saying, how come you haven't used me yet? Huh? Why? They're taunting me. Not cool. Not cool. Colourpop Hydro. Why do I keep saying hydro? What is it, hydro? It's hydrating. Not hydro, hydrating. Damn, I rename shit all the time. So we're gonna go ahead and open this guy. No, we don't want to open him up yet. We want to say what it is. Jeez, man. Gotta learn the order of things, you know? So first off, we got this Colourpop right here, and this is the Pretty Fresh, and it is the Hydrating Foundation. No, I don't want to do this one first. Why did I pick it up? Nobody knows, because no one's in here. Moving on, we're gonna try the Juvia's Place concealer right here, and this is for Angie Antilove. She wanted to see. I held it upside down the whole time. You guys never said anything. Tell me something. I thought we were friends. You tell your friend when they're doing something stupid. A deposit and a suck up. And what would be better than saying deposit and suck up? It just, the whole thing just sounds wrong. Rated R. Someone said that my channel sounds rated R sometimes. I think it does. I don't mean it, but I think it does. Anyway, forget Netflix. You got me right here. Okay? All right. And just squirt this baby down and wet my entire room in here. And none of it seems to be going on the sponge. How odd. I got my entire hand and the sponge seems just fine. Let me put all this back in the box because I didn't say a damn thing that I was supposed to. Yeah. I didn't see if it was transfer proof yet, so let's see. Well, it's not transfer proof, so you can see it right there. You see my little lips? I wish I can make them talk. I should do it right here so you can.
Mama. Mom. Mom. Mama. Mom.
I'm doing my kids. This is what my kids do all day long. Mom. I'm bored. We're gonna wear it for a while, see how it goes, see how it wears, because that's what I'm supposed to say. That's how the sentence is supposed to go together. See how it wears.
Shut up! Thank you.
So, my kids are so loud. Kids, I love them.